16-13 was the score, and it was on Mirage. Lekro and Yugi both trying to outshine each other as the potential MVPs in that game. It was a real thriller, but one thing's for sure, it kept us on our toes, it woke us up, and it infuriated us at times. But the game is concluded and map 2 is going to be coming right up. But before we get into that, I have a special surprise for all of you, a bit of a public service announcement you may put it as. I want you guys to go out there and wear your favorite team colors right now. Get yourself these jerseys, of course. The ESL shop, the place to be. You can see it at the bottom of the screen right now. They look so damn good. So go wear your team flags. Look damn good. Life peachy. That said, game number 2 is going to be coming up. We are going to be going straight into it. The map is Inferno. Alex, I said I was keeping you on your toes. Here we go. Here's a pistol. We're 20 seconds in.
Well, someone's already dinked up. Golden's going to be dinked up towards the B-bomb site. And from that, they're trying to show some aggression right now towards B. Instead, look at the flank right now from JW. He's going to hear the steps potentially in case Money does run back towards the A side. But look at this. It's already given up. Lekro's given the rotate, but it's going to be too late.
JW taking down Modi. Nico taking down Lekro. A quick 1-for-1 taking place basically onto the A site is one way to summarize the situation as JW comes flying up mid, but Yugi will take him down. Leaving just Fnatic, all coming in now from Archway/Library. Snappy losing his life. A kit and play on Crims makes this round very doable. Yugi playing Boiler, good well, just win out single-handedly, holding for the push. This is beautifully played. A problem. Nico on towards Flusher. Crims now all on his shoulders. A 1v3 that he's trying to pull off. Tags him down, hits him in the shoulder, but can't quite find the head. Heroic with a pistol win.
There you have it. 1-0, Heroic, after getting the dink towards Golden, towards that B site on Banana. Made them play so passive. JW, the flank coming through towards T steps, was too late. He gave up full control of A site, and because of that, Heroic were able to get such good after plans towards Pit, towards on the balcony. They were pushed up as well towards Boiler. Made things so difficult. It's a good round number 2 is going to be the full forward spy across the board there from Fnatic. 5-6 Kevlar across the board, which means if Fnatic loses round, there'll be no AWP into the first buy round here. And again, Mac-10s and UMPs on the Snappy and Modi trying to stack up as much cash as possible. As it seems like Fnatic are playing this one, Heroic are playing this one slow. Just trying to see if there's any aggression from the CT side.
Prodding and shoving. Waiting to see if anyone is going to poke back from Fnatic. Golden. His eagle could be surprising, but no, it's the boost from Yugi that will surprise him.
With the man advantage now for Heroic. Still, they're just playing this one nice and slow to get the first kill. The smoke comes out towards B, and usually when that happens, the player might rotate off towards A, which has happened. Flusher is towards Library on A. 3 towards A, leaving Crims alone towards the B-bomb site. Heroic going to be coming back towards B. They're going to be charging towards the site.
Kind of sucks for Crims right now. He's going to be completely blind. Has no idea what's going on, just knows that the site is likely now under control. Flusher is coming in to support him so they can play it together. But Flusher, I think spraying a smoke with a CZ might not be the greatest decision in the world. You've got 12 in the chamber, that's it.
So the betway odds on your screen as well. 2 to 1.75 in favour of Fnatic, which I can sort of agree on. Obviously, it was a close game, 16 to 13. But then again, this is Inferno and Heroic. After winning the T-side pistol, it does make a big difference going to the first buy round. You eliminate the extra utility the CT side would have if they won the pistol, plus potentially no AWP as well going into their first buy round for Fnatic.
Hit play from Modi looking to be contested. Snappy taking down Lekro. It's all about the money at this point for Heroic, bear in mind. Making that dollar. Nothing Fnatic can really do to stop them either.
Yep, just holding. Anyway, then to round number 3 will be the full eco right now. Only 3 players stayed alive from Fnatic. CZ, 5-7 to Crims, another CZ as well to Flusher. They might just send those CZ into apartments. We saw the slow play from Modi and Co towards Apps. Trying to see if they can walk into a stack from the Kevlar players, but instead... Actually, what they're going to do is send all the players... No, actually, I've read that wrong, so... Golden and Crims towards the B-bomb site. Obviously, beforehand it was Olaf Meister and Crims. So it'll be interesting to see how that dynamic duo does change now. Crims using his fellow teammate who's with together for so long in the old LGB lineup as well. And how that affects it. As I said before, the TZ towards apartment, spots up Muddy but misses the shot.
Unfortunately, a struggling situation for them to have to make work. S-Tag lining up a molly, but actually bails out just midway through. Opting just to hold the angle instead and really tuck himself into these barrels. That's a fresher lineup. From there, you can go to Coffins and Flower, I believe. Well, Alex, your knowledge will be better than mine. Is there anything you can see idly that's setting up right now? Because
Smokes towards CT. Molotovs come in towards the pistols. They can flash the corner as well, try to swarm it, but they could also be the fake coming up from Modi right now, as they want to try and see if they can force Crims away from the site, which was working. Actually, especially because Jeremy found the kill as well. He's going to be staying towards the B side. Look at this, Flusher rotates in as well, but it could be too late.
Already, S-Tag relieving himself after he was blind somewhat. Just a few seconds. They don't check corner. And allows Goldham to fall very easily. Flusher and co playing through the smoke, but Yugi taking down JW. Quick rapid spray as well from Nico. Kind of set a bit of dominance. I think at this point Heroic have this round locked in. Nothing really Flusher can do. Just don't plant, I think is the biggest thing.
Yeah, obviously Yugi's worried about the impending players from Lekra and Crusher.
And that's why though, it's good he didn't plant, because if he planted, round could have actually been won.
Yeah, the reason being is, when you plant the bomb, obviously you're occupied with plants the bomb, you can't shoot, you can't help your teammates. In a 3 versus 2, when the bomb's been planted, suddenly it becomes a 2 versus 2 for those 5 seconds. So yeah, I can see what you mean.
I definitely just would rather focus on getting the kills, especially when you know he's that close, bear in mind, just between you and Coffin. Frag grenades, flashes, all going to be Banana. It's a quick bloodbath, a barbecue in fact. As Yugi and Nico take a quick visit to a Sunday roast.
Jesus. Let's attack though towards middle. We'll try and equalise the scoreline and the numbers just a little bit. Snapping, smoked off towards Banana, holding for the aggression, but actually going to hear those steps going back towards Banana. Lek with a big kill as well towards Pit. Let's see if he can get any more.
Bomb to be dropped. And like we're literally feasting on this round at this point. As Flusher finishes it off with a kill on towards Snappy. One way to get your first is to charge down Banana.
Yeah, what they did as well was they Molotov the top. They didn't even smoke deep Banana. That's one of the things that telltale that you are going for a heavy B play towards Banana. Is you do the double Molotov, you smoke off the bottom of it, and then you push. You see North do that, Gambit as well, but actually instead, they molly the top and then they push. They could have been an AWP at the bottom of Banana, just rattling shots of killing them, but instead, they took the risk and it paid off. 1-3 now with the scoreline here, but Yugi finds the first again onto JW. It feels like Yugi's really been doing well in the AWP versus AWP battle.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say he's been dominating all series long. I'd love to see the direct head-to-head stats on that right now, but I'm sure if you were able to combine the two, you'd probably be looking at a number that was something like 9-1, even 10-2. Something that definitely puts Yugi quite far ahead.
Probably not that high, maybe like 5-2 or 6-2.
Well, yeah, that's definitely a little bit inflated.
Because 10 kills in one map is a bit mental.
But yeah, you get the point, right? Like,
yeah.
It's all about the fact that Yugi's just been winning those one-on-ones. Which, you say the name Yugi, you say the name JW. Most people will put money on JW, but he's been struggling a whole lot.
So, man advantage still for Heroic though, off the back of the ult from Yugi. Gets tagged out by that good HE from Flusher. 4 AKs for the CT side currently. As we are into round number 5 here. Heroic, if they win this round, they reset the round of bonus from Fnatic. If they want a chance of running away with this game on their T-half, they need this round. Bomb towards middle, and the peek comes out from Crims.
Spray down rapid from Crims. That's not going to lead to too much. Just the one kill. The molly is followed up on towards Library. Heroic not quite going to bite the bullet just yet. Instead, they follow up with another molly in towards Pit. They force Lekra out of position, and this is when it's go time. Flusher causing a problem. Flusher with 3. S-Tag finally cuts him down. Maybe a little too late. It's going to be 17 seconds. Tries to push it through. Golden with a great molly. Forcing him to the right-hand side of the site. Golden should know exactly where he's going to be, but oh, what a shot. S-Tag decimating him. The AK-47. So strong when it hits you in the head like that. One tap, one kill.
Thing is, though, Fnatic is still by here. They could get 3 rifles if they wanted to, and 2 CZs. If they save, though, they could have the AWPs. Let's see. A little bit of a go TV bug, but eventually we'll be able to see the buy. It's going to be half buy here, 2 players for Kevlar. Smoke, the Eagle onto Golden as well. Just upgraded pistols right now. They're going to be buying up into round number 7 where they will have the AWPs. It seems like Fnatic will be favouring the AWPs very heavily in this matchup on Inferno. Then again, it could be another round here for Heroic where they have a clean round. 4 or 5 or 3 players staying alive. Another round to build up your economy even further. To make that gap in terms of money between the two teams even greater.
Fnatic 2 players towards B. Feeling under pressure almost. Heroic on their T side are already sitting at 4. The topic to go into at some point would be what is considered a good half nowadays on Inferno, because the map has really changed.
In what way?
Well, old Inferno, 11-4 was almost sometimes the best you were going to get. We look really far back into the history books.
Yeah, I feel like... Oh, wow, that's it. That's pretty funky, isn't it?
Those are some stickers, I tell you that. Oh, Lekro, that's
way.
nice. It's actually working out for them. They take down Nico.
5 versus 3, though. No kits for the CT side, only Kevlar on 2 players. If the retake does begin, it will be difficult. 4 players coming in through CT. Yugi has to go large right now with the AWP, but it's the gun. You don't want in that scenario. You want an AK in this. Oh.
That was gut-wrenching.
It was indeed. Let's see, though. Sees 2 players towards Arch. Gets the first shot. A nice flick down to Crims. And now the 4 versus 3 will begin.
This kid is quick. JW, though, again, it's going to come back to that one-on-one duel. JW spamming away with a pistol. Yugi does take him down, though. The CZ, again, keeping the Yugi dream alive. S-Tag holding off the push. Modi as well on towards Lekro. Flusher, nothing he can do, as S-Tag will finish it off.
Yep. That retake is so hard. I mean, even though you had the 2-man advantage for the CT side, off the back of the headshots from the pistols, retaking A site, especially when mini pit smoked off, you have the AWP from Yugi towards quad. As soon as you lose that 1 or 2 player and it becomes a 3 versus 3, things do go south. 1-5 in the scoreline now. Fnatic on their CT half need this round. They can't let so many rounds slip on their CT side. You mentioned on the old Inferno how it was really CT side. I feel like it's the opposite now on the new Inferno. Ever since Banana became so much easier to take control of with the lack of the archway to the right, it feels like you take control of Banana, you take control of top Banana, and from there, and you can't even exploit the smokes anymore. That's a massive difference. I think the reason it's more T-sided now is because Banana is just so much weaker.
Nico potentially dueling off against Lekro, but the defensive smoke is going to bloom. Flash from Nico lined up, though, and I love this position. It's such a strong flashy as well now. Just bouncing off that back wall. Little chimney pots. Lekro, he's completely mowed down. That UMP gets so aggressive. JW just lurking through the smoke. S-Tag potentially going to lose his life, but Yugi as well. You just don't know. This is just so awkward. S-Tag literally standing right next to him, able to find the headshot. Flusher sprayed on down through the smoke as well. This is a tough round to watch because this isn't structured Counter-Strike. This is flashes and just split and pick play from Heroic.
Just running a quad, finding the early kills as well. Snappy with some mega entries there towards the A site, forcing Crimson Golden, the new B players for Fnatic, just to hold and try to save. That's the thing though, right? How much of a difference is the change for Crims? Because you've played with Olafmeister on LGB on Inferno, the B side together. You've played on Fnatic for years together on that B site, and now the new face, Golden, far less experienced. And as I believe he is the IGL for the team now. But anyway, I guess we're about to find out the remainder of this first half here from Heroic on the T side, going 1-6. But Fnatic can still put it by. They've lost 3 in a row now. No. You see 2.7 and 2.4 for Golden, so they can't actually drop over in 4s to 2 teammates. They could drop over UMPs, go for half buy potentially, but it seems like they will just go for a save.
Not every team.
Sorry?
I was going to make a reference to the French team, but it's all good.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is looking likely here that Fnatic will go in a 1-7 deficit. Still only Crims and Golden with Kevlar after saving.
Bottom Banana control is going to be slowly established. Yugi is going to be holding towards the bottom of mid. Acting as a sharpshooter towards Flusher. He'll be shoulder peeking with his deagle. JW did play peekaboo towards Apps, but quickly runs away once he realizes Nico was there. A fight not worth taking. Yugi now instead of mid ops for Banana. Shot after shot, just banking on the wallbang. But getting nothing done. S-Tag, he's just going to get aggressive. Flashed on through. No kills, but they've done so much damage. Golden actually picking up the first, but a trade still is everything they need. S-Tag going to keep on going. Crims is low, bear in mind. Self-smoke towards CT. Modi just going to walk off and potentially catch Lekro. The deagle proving to be just too powerful.
Lekro gets one, gets eventually traded out though. 3 versus 3. Crims is low. As I said, the Crims go down. That was the kit as well. Snappy finds the second. Flushing down the 1 versus 3. All these players are low though. 40 seconds left on the clock. The bomb being planted towards A. There is a kit somewhere on the road back towards the A bomb site, but unfortunately for him, it's going to be ring around the roses towards Banana. And now the 1 versus 2. Snappy's low. If he peeks too early, there could be a chance, but actually he lands a very nice shot. 1-7 now. AWP retrieved as well for Yugi, and it's going to go into round number 9 here with a very big 6-round lead here for the T side of Heroic.
I feel like this round is certainly surrounded by a lot of pressure on Fnatic. If they don't find this, I mean, it's already a runaway, right? It's already 7-1. If you don't find this round as well...
It's 8, and then already Heroic won the half, yes.
Yeah, already they've won the half, but then not only that, they're on the T side, so that adds another issue for them. Not only that, Fnatic's economy is absolutely nothing. There are so many problems. Bear in mind the play as well from Heroic has literally been splitting picks, pushing everything.
It has been. It has been. Hasn't really been too tactical. Obviously, the one round Fnatic have won is where they just pushed out Banana like apes, essentially. But it worked. That's one of the reasons why they didn't even smoke up what Banana they've faced. And sometimes doing the crazy ballsy play is able to catch the enemy off guard and definitely win you rounds if you play confidence with it. Anyway, they're enough of the pass into the present round number 9. 1 minute 10 on the clock. And they could leave Golden here alone towards B. I know they will do just that. The Major, we saw Hobber doing this. And the smoke. Does Golden have a smoke? No, he doesn't. If Golden had a smoke, that'd be perfect. Instead, it's going to be jump spot in the angle now. Still the 5 versus 5 with a minute left on the clock. Crims going to be rejoining Golden back towards Banana. It's a good call. It seems like Heroic going to be taking control of Banana.
Clearly damage that Heroic have been able to establish. Oh, don't peek. Don't do it, buddy. Oh, not like this. Yugi, his patience rewarded. Hashtag as well, the early damage slowly working out. Snappy will burn away in the flames after picking up the kill on towards Crims. Does leave the bomb a little too far up, but it will be picked up, and Yugi will just post on CT at this point. It will force the B pick. Molly, such a good position, catching JW off as he tries to become the lurker and ultimately find the flank.
Yep. You can see as well that Flush is going to peek towards B. He knows there's no one there. They're going to be going towards A. And let's see. Lekro towards the site on default has to go massive. Flush rotating in through library. If he's fast enough, he could be able to aid Lekro.
Push comes through. Lekro finds 2, but it's not going to be enough. Modi again with the trade. I have to say, even we missed that.
Fair enough.
That is one way to put it.
There must have been 25 seconds left or 20 seconds. They didn't actually register. My goodness, they definitely didn't expect Lekro there. But then again, by the time he was on the side, there was 5 seconds left. So they're really pushing that down to the wire. Anyway, though, now they can reset Fnatic. No player staying alive there, Fnatic. Look at the buy. No M4s. UMP for Golden. Max 7 for JW. 2 Fauces in the MP9 onto Flusher. Heroic, if they win this round, they break the money from Fnatic. They can definitely roll away with this one. JW getting the first with the Max 7s. Looking good for Fnatic so far, though.
Hashtag looking like he's going to get aggressive once again through Banana on up. Smokes and flashes all being put into play by Fnatic. Not taking a single risk here. Hungry for the pick. Crims nearly finding himself first blood. But not today. JW, on the other hand, content with the fact he's been able to work one in with the shotgun.
Are they going to get aggressive with the flashbang? They are. Flusher to stop Banana, gets a jumping double headshot to Snappy, but still the man advantage there for Fnatic as they push in towards B.
Golden not going to be checked. That's huge. He can just do so much with his UMP. Pepper them away. Drops on towards Nico, but the kill doesn't come through. Crims loses his head. Nico on fire. This time there is no 2 seconds left. There will be 45. That is guaranteed enough to plant. The round developing into a 2 versus 2. Lekro, JW. 2 Swedes to try and carry Fnatic through. 1 coming from Banana, 1 already in construction. Soon to move up to coffins. It's a big ask.
No kid right now for the CT side. Orb from Yugi finds the kill towards Ruin as well. JW last alive. Gets the headshot to Nico. I don't know where Nico was looking. Maybe the wrong call there. Now Yugi the 1 versus 1. He might even go for the fuse. He has no kick and a force to peek from Yugi. Missing the shot for the smoke. Going to go for the wide face there. So paranoid that JW had the kit. But there was no time. So he's still going to win it. 2 to 8. Heroic going to reset the money now for Fnatic. JW going to run back and try and get the orb towards new boxes. He's not going to be able to get it. Run over level now. Look at the money here for Fnatic. JW does save. He can jump over a UMP or a FAMAS. But the money is so dire. Right now, pause will come out as they discuss the buy.
What is there to discuss? They've got $1,400 if you're Lecro. 1.7 if you're Crims. I think this might be a force. Just due to the double eco territory they're going to find themselves stuck within. Heroic, meanwhile, 8 rounds. They already talked about the fact that it secures them the half. But I think at this point, that's not even the bigger picture.
Yeah. Thing is as well, he's going to be dropping over some pistols, and they still can buy 2 CZs and a UMP dropped by JW. He can jump over another CZ as well if he wants to.
You have to bear in mind as well, the rounds that Fnatic have won. The first round we already talked about, we beat it to a dead horse, that was the aggression. The second, literally coming down to
that was Heroic's fault. That wasn't like...
That's basically what I'm getting at. And I think it's a harsh thing to say, but I think it's fair.
It is. It definitely is. So, it's looking like Fnatic are ready now. 1 UMP onto Crims, 2 CZs onto Flush and Golden. Deagle onto Lekra, of course, he loves that weapon. And then JW saving the AK into round number 11. Heroic, they win this round, it goes 9-2. They force an eco for Fnatic. 10-2 would be the scoreline if Heroic win this one. So this is a new, very large round to win.
I think if they win this round, once the scoreline develops at 10-2 point.
Yeah, you could be looking at 11-4, 12-3 from there.
I think you get ready to basically say that it's Heroic's game to lose.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. We see the same with ODOC in the last map as well. The last map. Felt like that. The last game, sorry. Where ODOC had so many match points, but this gave it away round after round. Anyway though, pause is undone and we are live. It's going to be 5 AKs for the T side on Heroic. Are they going for the fast play? No, they're playing versus the pistols and potentially the force buy from Fnatic after being reset. Are they going to play slow? Already 4 players up banana.
Lots of early flames, lots of early damage being done. Crims eating up a frag grenade. Now 42 HP. Not a pretty number, but it's where he's going to have to suck it up and deal with it. Not really much more he can do. Golden using his smoke very early. There are already other smokes present as well, bear in mind. Not ideal, but it will just prompt Heroic to flash through it anyway. Golden unable to do anything at all, completely blind. Oh. Rifles shooting at him all over the place. Crims does pick up S-Tag, but the pushes are coming in. Flusher will find the headshot. Doing one better than his teammate could. A good nade as well. As Crims plays towards the back of quad. Snappy peeking out, taking down Flusher, but they're still not aware of the fact that he's sight. Tap, he'll go, but the flash is perfect, and Molly as well stops him from doing too much more. Now denying the push from JW, he'll try and deny the plant, but he'll get away with it, putting it all on towards Yugi.
1 versus 2. Kit onto Lekra, but a deagle as well towards Banana. Yugi, if he doesn't turn quickly, doesn't expect Lekra to be there. And it's going to go 3-8 now as Fnatic win the force buy. They needed that round. Otherwise, that could have been definitely spelled the end for them in their first half. 1 over 12 now. And we saw the exact same scenario here for Fnatic on Mirage, where they were Fnatic were the players of the team that were up 8-3 on Mirage. They had the 5-round lead, and the game ended 16-13, so it was a very close affair towards the end. Question is, can Fnatic find that late game momentum? And will they be slow burners into this one? Anyway, though, for the T side, they'll be going for the force buy. 3 CZs and 2 Deagles as well. They have good smokes and good utility. They can tell for execute towards A, even an Apps burst through towards quad. But it seems like initially they're going to peek with these Deagles.
Flusher playing off long corner. Right now more towards archers than anything else, but likely will be soon to push on up. After all the range of that MP9. The skin is accurate. It is a poison dart. So lethal. Push comes in. That's not quite ideal, but a frag grenade can still do a whole lot as they come round. That's when things get better, playing crossfire with Golden, but no, Snappy, Yugi both combined, Nico as well. The Molly in towards Pit forces Lekro nice and wide. Snappy with the headshot, it's all on Crims.
1 versus 4. Probably going to have to save in this scenario as well. MP9 onto Nico, he can try and hunt for Crims, try and get extra $600, but look at the reset that's about to come in and shatter the money here from Fnatic. The force buy again comes to fruition for both teams though. But of course, Fnatic on the CT side, their economy is so much more fragile. It's really going to dent their money hard.
Stuck up on a curse of 3 rounds. Heroic at this point making that sprint to 12. Going to be feeling very, very confident. Evident in the way they're playing too. Snappy. So quick with the double kill.
Yeah. The Deagle as well from Nico. Towards Archway. Opens up the round. Definitely shuts some opportunities for Fnatic. Round number 13 though, let's see what the buy's going to be like if they force it. Which they probably should do after being reset. CZ ball ready for Flusher. No tactical timeout this time to discuss the buy. It's just going to be 2 M4s to Lecker and Crims. 2 CZs and the Deagle here for JW. MP9 is going to be kept by Nico. Let's see how he's going to play. You could use the MP9 now as a vessel for information as well. If they want information as to whether Fnatic are force bot, whether or not Fnatic are stacking a site potentially. But instead it's going to go towards apartments where it's close ranged.
Molly going to begin to burn out in Boiler. Nico and his team bodying up. Move in towards the rest of apps. JW, that is not the angle you want to face right now. You peek that again. He will... Oh no, Snappy on Crims. So unfortunate.
Yeah, through the smoke as well. Now the man disadvantage here for the side of Fnatic. 1:05 left on the clock, trying to go for the pre-fire towards apartments. But actually, even the man advantage towards B, they will be stacking their presence from Heroic towards A. Nice skill from Moneymakers, traded out. Instantly traded out again by Nico. 4 versus 2. 2 players alone right now for the T side. That could be the silver lining here for Fnatic, but Golden and Flusher both are on 100 HP and they do not have kits.
45 seconds for them to work with. Bomb goes down, so somewhat going to hinder that. I think at this point, though, without the kits and everything, it's a save.
Yeah, pretty much. If you save right now, 1.9 was going to be 1.9k extra. So you can drop over your CZ, you can buy UMP. But unfortunately, Golden will retrieve the M4 for the dead body from Crims. So there's a silver lining, though, for Fnatic as we go into round number 14. They might eco this round, and then full buy into round number 15. That's probably why they have 4th spot this one.
Waiting for that bomb to explode just as it does. Heroic move up to 10. Golden is going to escape with an M4, that's confirmed. Things don't look good for Fnatic at all. Heroic basically only having to fight a full team on that final round to decide if it's 12-3 or not.
Yeah, essentially. Then again, though, with a buy once again for Fnatic, they realise they need rounds at this point. They cannot let it go 3-11 because if they lose that final round, as you said, 12-3. At that point, if you lose the pistol, it's as good as done. Round number 14, though, penultimate round of the first half here. M4 to Yugi, 4 AKs as well for the T-sides. They're going to be playing with the rifles. They're already aggressive from Yugi trying to get the first kill.
Yeah, getting very hungry on towards B. The smoke does come through. He's just going to spray anyway. Oh my god, look at Crims, 22 HP. Second round in a row now. He's been done like that through a smoke.
That HE when it went from CT, the entry from Heroic. Nevertheless, though. Crims is low towards B. Bomb left towards middle. 1 minute 15 left on the clock here. Heroic is still playing a slow default. They're going to take control of Banana, which they've done. Now they can take control of middle. From there, once they have control of the map and the real estate towards A, they can go off of that.
JW on the site. Has a few choices to make, including does he want to drop a defensive smoke or not. Instead opts to just a flash, peeks out with the CZ. He starts to get very aggressive lines at 1, but that's not going to be enough. Snappy on towards Lekro, but Flusher with the quick trade. Modi and Snappy, the 2 hopes of Heroic. Bomb should be planted with relative ease.
It's planted for apartments as well, this is good. Smoke onto Snappy, can re-smoke off Mini Pip. There is a kill to Golden. So Fnatic can play this one slowly if they want to try and wait for any aggression from Heroic.
A good flash from Snappy. It's going to slow them down even more. Flusher basically trying to be the playmaker in the round. Walks up through short. Expecting for someone to be in towards pit. It's a good flash. Buys them time. Flusher taking down 1. Molly with a quick second. But Golden were not allowed to come through, but the Molly completely blocking them. Won't quite deny the round, however. Fnatic with their 4th. Heroic. Of course they're going to reinvest into this one. They have all the money in the world. The difference is, could this be a 10-5?
And if it is, what if Fnatic win that T-side pistol? There is definitely a chance of them still in this game. But the issue here is Heroic already have double digits on their T-side Inferno. Going into the CT half, if they win the first USP pistol, the second, pistol, you could be looking at a 30-5 scoreline, and at that point that could be too far too gone. Orb onto Yugi this time, 4 AKs as well surrounding him. JW, they're finally going to be winning the duel versus Yugi. And gets that first kill towards middle and takes down the Orb.
Look at Nico, wants to get aggressive because his team has started dropping those jewels. Ready to face out through Boiler. Flusher going to be smoking off mid, so that will give away a target for Nico. But nothing will come of it just yet. A simple flash for JW as he gets aggressive. He's now completely blind, has to withdraw to the site. Peeks out and tries to hold. Nice frag grenade, should do a lot of good early damage. Oh, JW, some vintage JW, goes for the second. Doesn't need it as Lecro does find the double spray down. Flusher finishing it off, Fnatic securing the 10-5 half. An incredible comeback, all things considered. We're going to be heading to a break. We'll be right back with you in just a moment's notice. It's a long way back for Fnatic, but the road starts here. 10-5 was the scoreline. It was tough, but they got it to 10-5, and I think that deserves a lot of merit in itself.
Yeah, I mean, initially it was 8-3. They went for that force buy with 2 M4s and 2 CZs and a Deagle. They managed to win that round, and from there they found some momentum on their CT side for Fnatic. Obviously, if Heroic had won that round, this could have been 11-4 or 12-3. So yeah, so far, momentum in the court of Fnatic. The question is, though, going forward into the second half, that pistol really does pivot things for Heroic. If they win that pistol, don't allow the bomb to go down for Fnatic, win versus the force buy, win versus the eco, this could easily be 60-5 and 30-5, and at that point, with an 8-round lead, are you going to really concede it on your CT side?
Certainly a valid point. I do just want to grab your attention real quick to the Betway odds. Look at that for Fnatic. That's right.
That's pretty crazy actually, because it's 3.10 to 1.3. Betway is heavily favouring Heroic in this one. For me, if this might actually be worth putting money on, because if Fnatic win this
last time he was right. I'm just saying.
Listen, if Fnatic win this pistol, and suddenly this is a 10-3, 2 rounds separate these 2 teams, you can make triple your money back. That's definitely worth it.
Alex Byfield, betting advice. There you have it.
Of course.
You were actually right earlier on as well, in fairness to you.
And that was like 2.6.
So that was pretty good money made, if you did listen to you earlier on.
There you go, tweet me if you did. Make money.
Boom.
Because I want to share.
Here we go though, into game for our final time tonight. Heroic versus Fnatic. 10-5 is the score, and we've laid out the detail of exactly what is going on and why this pistol is so important. So let's get into it.
Smoke flashbang for Crims, smoke double flashbang for Golden. This could be an Apps burst here. They can smoke off Mini Pit, they can smoke off Archway as well. And they can just burst themselves out through apartments. Sniper there with the mid peak, spots Golden. And actually Flusher dies towards B. This pistol's not looking good for Fnatic.
Yeah, already Yugi with a very early headshot is, well, the perfect start. Golden being 53 HP, as you describe, is, well, a bit of a disappointing fact for Fnatic to have to figure out. JW and Boiler could, well, at least get a bit of aggression, but no. Snappy falls back, doesn't give them the fight. Now they're all looking towards long, but you got What is that S-Tag playing, Arch? It's even better. The information is all there. Every piece of the puzzle has been cracked by Heroic. Tap, tap. They will go. These USPs, kill after kill. Crims in the smoke finally gets a kill for the Fnatic lineup, but it's a bit late to the party at this point.
1 versus 4. Has no Kevlar as well, so if the chance of winning this round is near impossible. Here's the bomb. If you run towards B. Actually, no, Yugi and S-Tag are going to be rotating back. They're going to be playing they're going to be playing a 2-2 setup right now for the CT side. 2 towards A and 2 towards B.
40 seconds for Crims to work with. This would be truly legendary if he made this work. And as we described, a potentially game-saving play. Peeking long. His first point of contact. Few shots, but besides the B site, probably better faring for him. Ooh, that's nice. Can we get a second? No, we can't. Yugi. He's going to finish it all off. Heroic 11-5.
Yeah. So, for the people that put bets on that pistol, I'm so sorry. But obviously, 11-5. Now 6-round advantage for Heroic on the CT side. No bomb being planted, which is crucial because that might extend an extra round here for Heroic to win because Fnatic are going for the force buy now. As you can see, 5 sets of players force buying, which means no AWP for the T side into the first buy round. If Heroic win this round and don't concede it, make it 12-5, Eco for Fnatic should be 13-5. And an 8-round lead in the CT half, 3 away from winning it. That should definitely spell the end here for Fnatic.
JW going to be almost touching distance from Nico, but both sides will back off. No information yet garnered by Heroic on what the play from Fnatic will be. Good positions all round though from Heroic in terms of holding these aggressive pushes. Deep banana smoke as well to really fake out that they're closer than they are.
No, what the deep banana smoke actually allows for the rotation for S-Tag to go towards A. You can see it's actually more towards Speedway.
I think though my point there is that these pistols are going to be thinking they're close left, so then they go charging up through mid. Lekro will find the opportunity. Pulling range with the UMP, questionable play. Flusher and Crims as well. All on Nico, he'll fall short. And it falls into the arms of Fnatic.
My goodness, okay.
A few questionable things right from the start. Modi going for the range instead of...
That's what happens when sometimes these CZs and these pistols do land headshots. Decimating the CT side as they're going to go for the counter force buy, and now this basically flips the whole scenario because suddenly Fnatic can win this, force an eco, that could be 8-11, and then you're even closer at that point. So, let's go to round number 18. It's going to be the counter force buy here from Heroic. They need this round to just really cement a good lead. It's going to be 2 UMPs here for Flusher and Golden. M4 GW. But already the Golden with the UMP taking top 1 out of control. Close range of the CZs. Of course, it's going to be S-Tag and Yugi.
Much more passive stuff from Heroic in this round. Just waiting. Golden being spotted by S-Tag, but can't do anything with it. Fnatic just grouped up and hit towards A right now. Likelihood is we'll see a few trades, but ultimately the site should be theirs. Modi being mollied out of Boiler just really adds to that. That was his position, that was where he was at his best.
Lekro, going to get the first kill here. It's going to be the man advantage now for Fnatic with 50 seconds left. They can still go back to B if they want to. That's the issue right now for Heroic. Where do you send Yugi? Do you make him go towards A and have 3 players towards A? Do you send him back towards B? Seems like it's going to be 2-2 split, and only it's going to be Snappy and Nico to hold off the aggression here from Fnatic.
Snappy has to time this right. Could push the smoke, but it's all about timing. Fnatic, meanwhile, grabbing the bomb and just going to go towards that B site. Another kill for JW, leading to a 2-man advantage. S-Tag is here, ready to play. Smoke does come, does a lot of damage spread amongst Golden and Electro, but it's not really going to be much to scream about. He's just 2 HP. JW should be able to win this fight pretty comfortably. Leaving just Nico.
11-7 now. Fnatic going to be forcing the eco here from Heroic. Heroic going for the full force buy, which means Yugi won't have the open to the first buy round of the second half. 4-round advantage still there for Heroic. Fnatic, they need a clean round here, 4 or 5 staying alive versus the USPs. Just so they can have the money afloat going into the buy rounds, just in case Heroic do get some success. They want to be able to buy up round after round and keep the economical pressure high. Sees it there for Flusher. He's been leading the charge here.
Just waiting things out at this point. Heroic. Basically a farm for Fnatic in this round. Can't really avoid that point when you got Golden just hopping around with this UMP searching for them.
Yep, good read as well from Golden. Snappy call for the stack towards the A site from the 5 USPs. Completely giving up free reign of the B-bomb site. A game of chess and Golden's won it. But still though, it's only going to be 11-8 though. Still going to be a 3-round lead for the CT Stars. We will be going into the buy rounds. The question is how much money can that SMG on Golden stack up? And can Fnatic have a clean round still?
Talk of Golden, he'll get a kill. Make that a second on towards Nico. The money really being made. Fortunately now he's going for it with a Glock, which isn't exactly ideal, but I don't think it really means too much. Actually only connects it towards the end of Snappy, but still definitely made his money's worth.
Went for the knife there, fair play. 11-8 though. Fnatic halfway there on 8 rounds. As we go into round number 20 now, let's see what the money's going to be like for Heroic. Modi sacrificing the M4 firepower for the FAMAS to buy extra utility. No AWPs, as I mentioned before, but the same goes for Fnatic as well. UMP brought over into round number 20 from Golden, M4 onto JW, and 3 AKs as well to finish off the rest of the Fnatic buy. Already some congestion towards Banana from Golden and Flusher. Golden actually getting quite aggressive there. I imagine it's smoked off towards Banana right now, so they're just trying to see if they can hear and listen for information. If they hear players boosted up on top of first or second oranges, they can then exploit that with Molotovs. If they hear a player towards CT, they know they're playing one CT and one towards default. Suddenly you can do smoke towards coils, smoke towards CT and try burst before the player can get onto site. If you hear two players, if you hear an AWP rotating in from CT, you can smoke off coils, of course. If you hear an AWP scoping, sorry. Anyways, let's give me the concept play now.
Push comes through, S-Tag makes it work with the first kill. The smoke then perfectly blooms to allow him to survive. Yugi looking to be the hard anchor of the site itself. The molly will force him out of position. That's where JW strikes, finds the headshot. S-Tag now unable to do anything at all due to that smoke. Leaves him running it solo. JW actually going to claim his life anyway. Fnatic feeling very comfortable. They got to get their 9th round. There's nothing Heroic can do about it. They are backing away, saving on that A site.
Yeah. They have lost 3 in a row now, make it 4 after this one, so they can maybe drop over some weapons into the next round if they want to buy up into round number 21. But with that save being called, it's going to go 11-9. Fnatic are really looking poised here to come back with the comeback, especially after losing that second half pistol as well. Since then able to inform the Trop.
Curious on the point of Golden. Being the in-game leader, of course, of Fnatic, it's got to be a stressful experience for sure.
Oh yeah, especially when you're the inexperienced rookie.
Well, that's my point I was going to make. I mean, his history as a player is fairly small. He comes from...
I actually played Golden back on Fnatic Academy in Premier.
Well, yeah, exactly. He started out, what, 2016 with Viziv Met?
Definitely
just butchered pronunciation. Then from there, straight to Fnatic Academy, and then from Fnatic Academy to Fnatic.
Yeah.
You were JW and Crims. Lecro, Flusher.
And you're playing the side of Crimson when you're trying to call these players, these veterans, and tell them where and what to do. Then again, there might be more of a system where they have a set default, and then obviously the players like Flush who can make those good mid-round calls can really elevate the team on that way. Anyway, though, Heroic will be going for the force buy. 4 rifles actually, and the FAMAS onto SE tag. Not too many, well, no Molotovs at that. 1 smoke left of 1:18 on the clock, and just flashbangs left to their name.
Molly. A very serious opportunity right now to be the MVP of the round if he peeks and gets the job done, but no, Lecro striking with a headshot. Snappy making his position known, now likely to die as well as Lecro doubles down on short, gets the kill. Nico, same storyline for him. Golden leaving him headless. This is where things get worse and worse. Fnatic, 2 rounds are the difference, bear in mind, and there are only 2 players remaining for Heroic.
The issue again is you're going to save 2 players here. And with these 2 players saving, you can actually drop over another 2 rifles and go for a buy if you wanted to. But it will go 11-10 here. Fnatic looking so strong.
Starting to really wake up now. Lecro finding those entries, Golden supporting him. Crims, Flusher, every player on Fnatic proving to have a job and a role they're all fulfilling. So do try to save. Crims is going to be there to hunt. Flusher alongside. Does he can't get the kill or does he die? There's your answer. This is where things get harsher now. You go from 2 weapons to 1.
Yeah, you definitely can't buy up into the next one. That's a great play here from Fnatic. God, finding the last kill there. 11 to 10. Fnatic 1 round behind now as we go into round number 22. For the buy. Just going to go for a half one. Still have some splash, some cash to splash, obviously. Having a $3,400 loss bonus means you can buy down to about 2,000 if you want to buy M4 and some grenades. So, upgrade their pistols and the UMP onto Snappy. They have Kevlar 4 players. They can still win this round. They've got 2 smokes as well they can deploy. Fnatic with all the momentum in their core, looking to take this one 2-0.
Definitely an important stat line for them as well, considering just the way they are sat on the standings.
I was just thinking that as well. If they win, so they're already 8-1. If they win this one as well, they go 9-1 after playing 10 games.
That's impressive, to say the least.
They have a good round difference as well. So obviously these 2 close games here versus Farok, and Mirage and Inferno, maybe dented that just a little bit.
It's different when you look towards teams like Big, of course, who are up there, but have played so many games. But one very little. JW, tap. Snappy and Nico. The last 2 remaining for Heroic, and you can see Snappy's approach. Basically going to be a hold the angle. Does get the kill, so congrats, buddy. You just made $600 and picked up an AK. But are you actually going to be able to survive? I'm not quite sure when you're peeking and reloading at the same time. A little awkward, but I'll have to try and make it work.
So, finally the scoreline will be equalised. 11-11. Snappy lost the large, trying to save the AK into the next one. From an 11-5 lead, Fnatic have won 6 on the trot to equalise the scoreline here between these 2 teams. The Danish side of Heroic, of course, the Swedish stars of Fnatic. So, sort of cut you off. Just want to talk about the buy here. Question is, will there be an op? And yes, there will be. Will there be 2 ops? And yes, there will be. Wow. That's quite nice.
I like this though from her because it changes things up.
Yeah, question is, do you opt towards B and opt towards A? If so, how are you going to utilise the ops? Snappy, has he got a good spawn? I can't see if Snappy or Yugi have a good spawn. But if they did, where are they going to take the ops? Snappy, number 1, going towards Arch. Yugi, number 2, going towards B. Wow, okay. So, when I was watching Inferno demos and trying to improve my own game, I was watching Yugi's demos. And he used to play Arch very well, actually. And now he's playing towards B so often. It just makes you realise maybe he prefers the B site for whatever reason. But regardless, the best we're about to find out. 11-11 being the scoreline now into round number 23. Orpa to JW this time. Instead of going for the 5 rifle setup, they finally elected to go for the more standard approach.
Yugi was very ready just to slow peek that, but JW isn't quite up for that just yet. Lekro playing in towards Boiler. Molly after molly, frag grenade. So much utility being thrown by Heroic very early on. Look at just what they got left. We're only just about to hit the minute marker and they've got 1 smoke and 1 molly.
Yep. So, Snappy towards Arch with the AWP. Still just holding. No presence towards B from Fnatic as they set their gaze towards the A-bomb site. Nico towards pit or balcony. They've also got money there towards mini pit. They're getting in towards default, but unluckily JW finds the first. And now begins the 5 versus 4. Modi has to go big. He doesn't. This could really be dangerous here for Heroic as they lose all players from the A side. 4-2. And now Yugi and Satag going to be going for the save again. There's 3 saves in a row now, Orion. It's going to be 12-11 and 7 rounds won in on the trot for Fnatic.
3 saves, but it's a big question mark in terms of whether it's successful or not, because Fnatic are starting to hunt them. It's been a bit same old, but it certainly works out, and it's good to see them doing that, because Fnatic have the money. 11,000 players.
Players?
Players? Dollars. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, they can buy up for another 2 or 3 rounds here. That means Heroic have to chain rounds together if they want a chance of breaking the Fnatic economy. Let's see if they do get to save these weapons here.
Actually getting away with it. S-Stack just holding for Flusher. Does find the kill. 12 to 11 though. The discipline it takes for Fnatic to get this far is unparamount. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, so far so good from Golden, calling the T side here. He's managed to take 6 rounds, actually more than now, 7 rounds, sorry, 7 in a row for Fnatic on the T half. Let's see if they can finally get ever closer to the 16th round. 3 players towards B, towards Banana from Heroic. Flusher caught between a rock and a hard place. The Molotov will get the first kill onto Lekro. Flusher took some damage as well, but still. They are trying to take control of Banana, which they've done. Question is, where will Snappy rotate to? They're going to be going for the boost towards CT as well. If Fnatic actually peek right now, that B site is so vulnerable.
That's going to be the case, but I feel like it's much more contact than it is based on them throwing this huge setup. Just a few mollies, a few smokes. Yugi going to walk on through, and again they don't take S-Stack, but S-Stack doesn't get the kill. No! He's crumbled! Yugi finally stepping up with the AWP on the site, however, but he's diving through a network of smokes. Snappy ready to push off his own back through CT, but he's held back as well. Heroic ready to retake. 5 versus 3, they have everything they need. Just need to do this together.
Kits though for the City side. Smoke can be used for the bomb. Then Molotovs to flush out these T players. Flush with the elevator angle. Low HP as well as he drops off, trying to get the first kill here before he goes down. Flusher
knows what's coming. He finds the first. Get Holden with the second. SC Tag going for the big spray down, however, will lock the round in.
12 to 12. Heroic having 3 players stay alive. But now a scenario where Fnatic can reset that CT economy if they do take round number 25. 16k for Lekro. That really goes to show winning 7 rounds in the trot in convincing fashion what it does to your economy. Still the scoreline equalised once again here. Fnatic looking so much stronger on their T side. Once again, the double set up here from Heroic. AWP to Snappy, AWP to Yugi. It didn't work last time as Snappy gave away the first kill to JW's AWP. Let's see if they can shine a new light here and actually finally pay dividends for them.
An aggressive peek from Yugi. Molly as well, just going to be holding towards apps. The whole setup of Heroic basically is banking on them getting that first pick.
Yeah, Yugi as well missing the shot. Gets flushed off the angle. JW with the AWP going to be re-peeking that one. And now it becomes a really slow standstill. Almost like a checkmate here. Nico finds the kill onto Lekro towards second mid and apartments as he tries to jump in. And suddenly with the man advantage here for Heroic. After Fnatic got so close, will Heroic finally wake up here?
It's only a point in itself. Snappy tested, but will miss. Molly is going to hold them back just enough to really bait out the time at this point for Fnatic. They're going to have about 40 seconds left on the push, if that. With Snappy holding this corner, I imagine it's going to be quite a difficult push. Likely it is he'll kill the first, get the re-peek for the second. For a flash of as well, it's even, but like, they just can't push long right now. It really is so simple, he's got it locked in.
Yeah. 4 versus 2 now, 3-man advantage here for Heroic. It's going to force Crims and Flush up towards his B-bomb site. Molotov comes in. Actually, no, just going to be smoking off towards CT and the smoke front site as well. Maybe they can even go CT and try to get a kill. But there's only 13 seconds left.
Defensive smoke from Yugi. He's just going to sit back at this point, ensure nothing truly mad happens in the round of bomb plant. Attempted. A shot missed from Yugi. He actually allows it, but that's a second follow-up. Basically makes it impossible. Lands the tag, but not quite the kill. Nico will steal it away, and we'll go and grab that AWP. Heroic gonna take the lead back. Problem is for them, if they think they're even touching distance from Fnatic economy, they have nothing coming to them.
Oh yeah, they're fine for the rest of the game nearly. 30 to 12 now, as we're going to round number 26. Let's take a look at the buys. Once again, double setup here for Heroic. It worked fairly well, Snappy getting the kill towards middle, and of course, Yugi being so strong towards Arch. And towards that B, sorry, Snappy being so strong towards Library, and then Yugi, of course, going towards the B-bomb site. Nevertheless, though, round advantage here for Heroic. And Fnatic might get frustrated here. They work so hard to get this game to come back and become so close. If they let it slip now,
Shot after shot. You can hear the sounds of them trying to go for that wallbang. Actually found the ding. Oh, poor Nico. 15 HP. Dinked on through the wooden naps. It's still going to be the B contact play anyway. Smoke from Golden. Prompting that at least.
Yep. Orp here from Yugi. Will be smoked off. Bomb going to be coming Banana as well. Fnatic tired of losing rounds after having such a strong momentum 7-round streak. Now we're going to be going for the 5-man style of CS. All grouping up outside B. Molotov go towards back boxes where Yugi keeps AWPing. They could smoke Ruin here. Smoke off CT, Molly back boxes, Molly out dark as well. Try their best to flush out the CT side.
Push already comes in. S-Tag doing his bit of damage, but not quite connecting the kill just yet. I love the fact that he's able to die around in the smoke so much, but Flusher eventually says enough is enough. Will force him down. Golden, a kill on towards Yugi. Snappy already beginning to fall back, so you get an idea of exactly how Heroic feel in the round.
Yeah, they won't even just save here.
They are just saving straight away. It's a very quick call to save.
And look at the hunt as well coming from Fnatic. Their money is so strong, they know that each gun they take out from Heroic's hands is so vital going on into the remainder of this last map here tonight. Orp to Snappy towards Pit. So should be able to land a shot, but actually misses it. And Golden takes advantage of that one. Eventually gets taken out by Nico.
Trying to survive in towards Pit. Just going to swing and pretty much from his heart's content. Finally, JW will take him down still. The hunt from Fnatic nice and strong. This game goes 13-13. It's interesting for Fnatic to see how they change and how they adapt as rounds go by and as they drop rounds. I think they've got one thing going for them now, which is realizing, right, we no longer have to deal with a double-up setup. That's gone.
Yeah. Right now, they know they're not going to be able to afford too much here. After how close some of those rounds were, 3 players staying alive, 2 players staying alive for Heroic. Fnatic know the money should be low here for Heroic. It's going to be the full eco here, apart from Modi saving the M4, Kit, Flashbang, and of course Kevlar Helmet. Question is, do they use that Flashbang towards Banana? Do they use that Flashbang towards mid? And actually, just going to be prompted up like a turret. Holding this here, Fnatic will go back towards that B-bomb side.
Golden falling back towards mid, looking his options up towards A instead. Fnatic just by no means wanting to rush any play. Snappy, searching for information of some sort. Can't find the thing, but peeks the long corner is risky. Molly there is to block him from peeking, so that's kind of the point.
Bomb still towards T-steps as well. JW trying to get aggressive with the ult, trying to see if he can find the first kill. Obviously, versus the pistols, this is the issue with the come close range.
Oh, so painful, Snappy. 13 HP away from getting the double kill, but it's not quite going to be enough. Yugi will still clean up with a Deagle headshot. More of the shoulder, but still, point stands. The kill is connected. Crim's taking down Yugi. Push comes in from Messi Tag, making it 3 versus 2. Nico standing in towards Diggity. What? This is why we talk about the planting and then how it's so risky, because it's just so dangerous like that. Tapping away, struggling with the kill. Crim's finally starting to trade, but Modi and his rifle run out of time.
Wow. Full eco, only 1 player there. Modi having the M4. That's all they needed. USPs, upgraded pistols here and there was enough to get to 14. Fnatic definitely should have been taking that round. This should be 14-13 in favour of Fnatic, but instead Heroic go big. Just like the alias when they need it. Now with the round advantage here into round number 28. They're going to have to really be stepping up here. They can't be reset. If they get reset, it goes 14-14. They might even have to play for overtime here, Ryan. Nevertheless, though, 5 AKs here for Fnatic. JW not going to be rewarded in the AWP. Grouping up outside B. They have so much success towards that B bomb side versus Yugi. And it's a tag. Are they going to be taking their chances there once again?
I feel like that may be the case. I think at this point Fnatic's thinking, right, we just dropped a round, it was stupid. Let's not let that happen again. No more repeat occurrences. The B site was good for us. Let's just go and use and abuse it. We need 3 rounds to win this game. The flash is good. The molly as well. Even better. The smokes are all in play. Essie Tag, 16 HP, starts to let rip. But Hellfire barely getting anything done. A good, again, defensive flash. Yugi trying to find something with his orb, but he's only good for one kill. Modi searching for something of his own, but can get nothing done. Yugi going for the height over the smoke. But Nico will take Crims down anyway, stealing it away as Lekro enables the trading game to continue. A good position. Has to be careful, JW as well, could potentially save things.
Oh
Lekro with the kill on towards Modi. Snappy. Last man standing, it's all on him.
That's it. The time's ticking too far. He's missed the shot as well. Lekro would eventually take him down. 14-14. Heroic, what's that money going to be looking like here? Oh, 1.4k for Snappy, 1.6 onto Yugi.
That's got a sting.
Oh, yeah. They're not going to play for overtime, though. They're going to be forcing this one. Orb onto Modi. No Kevlar, though. Glass cannon orb for him. M4 for Nico. 2 CZs in the Deagle. 5 AKs once again in for Fnatic. Do they go back towards the B side, the old faithful for themselves? They just keep finding success. They take control of Banana for free, uncontested. And then from there, they do their execution. They smoke towards Coil, smoke towards CT. Molotovs come out, and it just flushes out the players on that B side from Heroic, Yugi, and of course, that's a tag. And they have no answer for it.
A much more spread Fnatic this time around. Searching for these picks. Nico does find the first on towards Lekro, so it's a good start. Sure, a lot of damage was done to Yugi and Nico, but at the end of the day, a frag is a frag. It's a 4v5. Golden working up Banana. Teammate with him. 3 players stacked towards B. Get off the corner, waiting for the smoke to fade.
Yep. They do have the man advantage here, Heroic. 4 versus 4 as Lekro was taken down by Nico CZ.
Oh, going towards A is going to be so painful. The B site's great because it's so close range, it's so clumped together. You can sit in towards first oranges, for example, and once the smokes as well come through, you basically can just hold the exit of the smokes, and that's where you can get the kills. It's kind of one of the reasons why Hero were so successful towards B in the first place, was because of the quirkiness in the way they could pull through with the elevation, jumping up on top of the blue barrels, or whether it was over and towards second oranges, back quad, these various different plays. I mean, you see Tag, for example, in first oranges here. But it's just Golden selling the fake. It's all him all alone. The kills are being found anyway. There's the real push. It's going to be coming through apps out on towards that A site.
They know it's the fake though. Now from apartments, Crims has to go large. Golden finds another kill as well towards the B site. Gets the second and third actually for himself. And now on the 4 versus 2.
Snappy taking down Crims.
10 seconds.
Nico could well stop this happening, but just taking down the bomb planter. JW is going to be there, but there's a brick wall between him and Pitt. Nico stuck in there now, trying to escape. Won't go down without a fight. The flash doing absolutely nothing. But look at the range on the CZ that's required. Golden. So low, 20 HP, but Golden will find the kill. Fnatic, one more round, and look at Heroic. Bleeding in every sense of the word.
Jesus. Last round here, potentially, or it could be overtime. 14-15, Fnatic, 1 away from closing this one out. It's going to be another force play from Heroic. 3 CZs this time, 4, and a Deagle, sorry. And the UMP onto Snappy, kit onto Nico. Oh, it's been a long day here, Ryan, hasn't it? Been casting solid for nearly 5.5 hours. Anyway, though. 4 AKs for the T side. Orb onto Lekro. Orb onto Lekro, okay. That took me a while to realise.
It's an interesting game plan, I'll tell you that.
I think he's running back for an AK. I think he went for the mid peak or the banana peak, and yeah. I just retrieved the AK. That's fair enough. It's the last one, you have extra money, you can go for those sort of audacious plays.
Fnatic really wanting that 2-0. Their only opposition is pistols. All they gotta do is just play smart, play together. The round is almost yours. Snappy will be playing off long corner. He will swing the minute he sees aggression on the short, bear in mind. So Fnatic do need to think about that. Their back has to be covered. There are currently 3 players just operating as a cluster. Looks like Long actually may well be a pretty good target for them. Just going to be throwing a nade in towards Cubby. Well, this is where you give them the double. There's the first. Golden gonna go down very easily. Modi on towards Flusher. Lekro and Crims all on them now. Nico, a very good position. Face first with the CZ. Picks up the AK-47. It's Crims in a 1 versus 3. 30 seconds. Has to play for the win, of course. Trying to deny Heroic potential overtime. Round the corner. 2 more to find. 18 seconds. Does he
Has
know he's
to go
in pit?
towards A, yeah. Nico and pit with the AK. There you go. Overtime's going to be forced. And this game just never ends.
That's Counter-Strike for you. So many varying factors that present themselves when you think about Fnatic and Heroic playing on Inferno.
It's been a pretty crazy day today, Ryan. We had the longest game of Pro League.
Tied up with G2 and Mouse, but
Yeah,
sure.
combined the longest game of Pro League with the ODOC versus Envious. And now we've got ourselves, then we had our 16-13. And now we've got ourselves a overtime.
You love the overtimes. I can see the grin on your face right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Love him with a sore throat. Brilliant. Anyway, gonna go overtime. Obviously, Heroic forcing OT. Fnatic were one away from closing out in regulation 16-14. Issue is here. Will we see a repeat of the ODOC Envious matchup where both teams just couldn't close out the game?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Of course, we made the joke earlier on that the road to Odense wasn't quite as topical with those teams as their shot of making it really have kind of already been thrown out the window. But with Heroic and Fnatic, it's a very real dream.
Yeah. 15-15, of course. Heroic starting again on their CT side, which was very poor in regulation. Remember, they had an 11-5 lead, and Fnatic got 10, while Heroic only got 4. So any rounds that Heroic can gain on their CT side here in overtime would be extremely valuable.
Snappy, gonna get boosted up over this smoke. I don't know if he realizes just how close they are. Golden gonna flash on through. This could be 2 kills quicker than anything. Here we go, completely blind Golden. Gonna go flying. Hamodi, double kill for him. Pushes them back up through Boiler. He's even more hungrier. He keeps on going. Gets the 3rd before he dies.
4 versus 2 now. 1 minute left on the clock. Lekro's full utility, smoke on Crims. Lekro is low though on 44 HP. So, 45 seconds left. What do you really do for Fnatic right now? They might trying to take the 1 versus Snappy's AWP. Smoke comes out, try and get towards CT. But actually, it's all going to be a ruse as the bomb is still towards apartments.
Waiting it out. Fnatic knowing that no round is over until it's over. You've came back from much worse in the past. Just a 2v4. Crims starting to prod out towards long. Walking around, going for a bit of a fake flash with a pistol because why not at the end of the day. Doesn't realize Snappy's close, but Lekro will trade him quicker than anything. Leaving on towards Yugi. He'll come around the AWP. He'll be there to find one. Find the second. That is beautiful from Lekro. 4 kills in the round, saving it for Fnatic. Pushing them up to 16.
16-15. A massive round found by Fnatic. And they need these rounds on their T side, remember. This was a 10-5 half, a 10-3 scored at one point for the CT side of Heroic. For the T side of Heroic, sorry, which means Fnatic's CT side on regulation was fairly rough. So every single round they get is so crucial once the sides do flip. Then again, though, it is only one round. JW going through the smoke and actually just off Snappy, fair enough.
Just the sort of shots he hits.
That sort of stuff would really tilt me. If I was that stuff would really tilt me because the confidence to go for that, when there's so much on the line as well in a Pro League match, 16-15 in overtime, just to do that, and essentially you could throw the round instantly just from that.
Molly, ready to peek out towards long, get the information towards mid. Second Molly going to be thrown his way. There's a lot of damage from that. Blusher waiting towards the bottom of Banana at this point. His whole team about to push through mid once again. The bread and butter player Fnatic at this point, I think, is a fair statement. Look how passive Heroic are being.
Yeah. They did lose the man early from JW's crazy AWP play. And they will be splitting up their CT defense 2 towards B and 2 towards A, 1 towards Library and 1 towards Pit. To Nico. And of course, Moni towards Library. Going to be rotating actually towards B. Going to be leaving Nico last alive towards the A side. His 3 teammates are towards B. Flusher will eventually fall, and now here comes the attack.
Already Nico was pitched to find the kill, but nope, not going to happen. Crim securing the trade. An advantage now being held. Golden gets aggressive. The header Money going to be ripped right off. Bomb ticking on away. Yugi and ESL, they're going for it.
Yeah, they have money to still barb into the last round here, so they will go for it. Golden, they're finding another kill there towards Library. Flush up. Sorry, JW, the AWP trying to go for another crazy jump shot. This time not for a smoke, so it doesn't even work.
I think at that point my confusion about them going for it is less about the idea that they can afford it, more about the fact they think they can make it. The positions were so far pushed up at that point from Fnatic, there was no chance in hell they were even getting through arches even, onto the site. As we witnessed firsthand, 17-15 of course for Fnatic at this point, trying to go for the clean sweep. Heroic wanting to make this a 2-1 however, playing with the double up setup. That was successful for them on their CT side. It was one of the only things that really was. Oh, times change.
Do indeed. Fnatic right now. 17-15. Flusher with a kill onto Yuki as well towards the B side. Going to be thundering in now. Sweats attack gets one, but eventually gets straight out by Flusher again. The B side's exposed.
Smoke as well coming in from Flusher means that they have no idea if the push is actually coming through from Fnatic. It's all just a lack of information. Snappy going to be there to try and hold for Flusher. Sees him in the corner. The shot misses, the tag comes in and Flusher gets away life intact. Modi holding so close to JW. Crims picking off Nico. Modi's still unaware that a pistol is right next to him. Does swing out, finds the first, but a quick trade comes in. Lekro, the headshot to dismiss him. All now on Snappy. Fnatic with the perfect OT half would need just 1 round to get this done.
1 versus 2. Snappy on 9 HP. Kit, impossible round to win nearly, especially the bomb's still ticking away and they have Molotovs just to use. Crim's picked up another molly as well. So it's going to go 18-15 here now. Fnatic have 3 match points to work with on their CT half.
This is going to be so brutal. Right. A lot to fix, a lot to do. But ultimately, the pressure really comes back to haunt them now.
Then again, though, it would be Fnatic's game to lose. Actually, no, it wouldn't be, sorry, vice versa. It would be Heroic's game to lose. 10-3 up, 11-5 up, you win the pistol. You suddenly lose versus that Force Buy, and it all goes down south. If they had won versus the Force Buy from Fnatic, this could have been a very different affair.
Almost certainly could have been. As we go back into the game, 18-15, of course, if you have just joined us. It's a double up setup from Fnatic this time. That's new. Golden,
yeah.
and
It's got a good
JW.
spawn for that. Let's take a look. Golden, number 4. They may have the spawn. Yeah, he does have the spawn for Banana. So he's going to go for that first pick.
Let's see how this goes. Someone is going to be there to face into him. No, scrap that. As he tag doubles back. Lekra, meanwhile, just working in towards apps.
HG actually doesn't connect there from Lekra. 1 minute 25 on the clock now. A very slow default round coming up from Heroic as they have no control towards Banana just yet. Flusher will rotate away, leaving Golden alone. She does have the back up here of Crim. So it's Crimson and Golden again towards the B side. The regular half, they were struggling. Right now they have 3 chances here to win in regulation.
Golden with the molly, really starting to slow them down. Heroic going to get itchy. They haven't been able to even get remotely close to a site just yet, not even a taste. 50 seconds. Nessie tag. Considering pushing now at this point. Playing off the corner. Will go to the right-hand side of the smoke. Looking through the gap. At this point, he'll wait for the flash, then he'll go. Meanwhile, Flusher rotating away. This couldn't get better for Heroic.
It's going to be the 4 versus 2 now towards B. Golden gets the first.
Pick number 1, pick number 2 as well. Golden on fire. Trey comes in. Nico able to land it. Still has to do so much more. Gets the double kill as Crims does crumble. Flusher playing towards the smoke. Through it. He'll shoot. Oh, Nico. Just 21 HP. 13 seconds. Being forced into the plant. Modi taking down Lekro. JW excavating for that AWP pick at this point. Lottie was pushing, but moves away. All on to Flusher. Doesn't come through. Heroic. A round to work with.
Yeah. I thought when Golden finds those 2 first kills towards the B side, the round would have been Fnatic, but unfortunately for them, they give up both kills on the B side, and in that retake, it's just too difficult for them. You saw they were lacking the utility as well. In that retake, they had no smoke for Banana. They couldn't peek with the flashbang. They couldn't molly out back boxes or molly out dark, where the Flusher saw someone go towards. So instead, they were forced to just try peek every angle, and obviously the player holding the angle, which is the afterplant players on the T side on the side, have the advantage. 18-16 now. Heroic 2 rounds behind for forcing second OT.
You have to ask yourself if Fnatic are able to bring it down to around like we previously just saw. If they can do that in the next 2 rounds as well, even if they lose them, it still shows you just how close this game really is. And for Fnatic, how all they need is one slightly different play, one frag to go a different direction, and the round would have been theirs.
What's telegraphed as well as the weakness on both teams' CT side. It seems like the terrorist side has really been favouring both teams here.
I think it's the retakes specifically, if you want to really dig deeper into that. The communication of the retakes has been quite messy.
Maybe. I felt like there's weakness from Yugi and Esatag from the executions towards Banana from Fnatic. And then from Heroic, they had a lot of success early on by breaking Fnatic's money round after round in regulation. But still though, Fnatic still have 2 more chances to close this one out here. 40 seconds left. No one towards B from Heroic, sorry. Everyone here towards the left side jump. Oh, look at the positioning. He's going to come behind them.
Oh, Lekro as well. They're all in so good positions. Yugi will land the AWP shot. Lekro must hit Dyson tucked in. All he's got to do is play time and wait 27 seconds. Snappy returning the favour, but JW just denies the plant. He can win this round. Call comes down to him just waiting. JW, a patient man, about to do it all for his team. Kills the player in towards pit, goes for the player backside, looking for the 3rd and final kill. JW, are you kidding me? Finishing it all off, the quadra kill for him.
Quadra. Different game, mate, but it's fine. Great ending to that
Still
one.
works.
JW with a massive 4K to end the round towards quad. The flank from behind 3 players there. They didn't expect the drop from apartments. And there you have it, Fnatic win the 2-0 and very, very close games. That's an understatement as well. 16-13 on the first one, Mirage. Then, of course, an overtime game as well. 19-16. Nearly forgot there.
What a game. What an evening. It really has been absolutely incredible. Lots of overtime.
Oh, wow. It's actually...
don't tell me the time. I don't want to know.
5.5 hours straight, yeah.
Oh, it's been a long one for sure, but
Definitely.
Before we disappear, let's just break down what really kind of springs out for us in that game. For me, already hinted at it, the CT side retakes were a little messy at times. The communication was kind of alright.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it was more so on the CT sides. The B side was definitely weak from both teams. Heroic on the T side, they broke the money from Fnatic round after round after round, so really that might be not really giving a clear picture to, or clearly depicting how Fnatic's CT side was, but then again, they won 3 rounds in a row in their first half of OT, and that really did seal the deal.
I think the set pieces were good. There is certainly some light to be seen in that for both of these teams, but
yeah, Heroic always looking good. First week of Pro League, they were looking stellar. They're still looking the same, but now teams are starting to get more settled into Pro League, more teams that made roster changes like Fnatic, Hellraisers and whatnot, which they were crushing early on, are now starting to warm up, should I say.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the best moments from that game. Some really interesting frags, that's one way of putting it. I want to see that final round all over again. Just keep it to me in slow-mo, please.
Yeah, that'll come at the end, mate. But obviously, look at this. 4-10 down, but it's actually 10-3. Massive flick there from JW. Vintage JW in that regard, but it was Fnatic's T side that really merited themselves the win. They were down such a big deficit. 11-5. When Heroic were on their CT side of Fnatic just started their T side, they lost the second half pistol. And somehow, somewhere, they chained 7 rounds together. They made the 10-round comeback. And from that, granted themselves a 2-0 tonight, going, what is it now? 9-1 after 10 games played. That's very well done.
Well, the closing period now coming on through. Getting to the end of this game, the end of the night. All I have to say, it's been an absolute pleasure. I think it's certainly justified to take a look at the standings if we can. It's certainly something I want to see.
Yeah, we can do that, obviously. Depending if they've been changed or not, which I don't know. And if they haven't, there's no real need to. We can talk about that tomorrow, but terms of the standings, Fnatic are going to be very well perched at the top. Obviously, LDOC getting 2 big wins they needed. They're going to go 5-3, and that'll be interesting to see how that depicts themselves now on the podium.
Yeah, for sure.
This was the play.
Look at him go. Absolutely beautiful. Steals it away at the end with the USP, of course. Perfection. But not much more really to say. That is us done for the night. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring you Pro League. We're going to be here with you all week as well. Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Thursday.
The day afterwards, yeah, Thursday. Not all week, but 3 days is a long...
3 days. I mean, it's pretty much the week at this point. Doesn't matter. Who knows? We could get overtime every night, and then we'll be here.
Forever.
But nonetheless, we are done. I want to thank Intel. I want to thank PaySafe as well for making it happen. We'll see you next time. Goodbye from us.
ESL Pro League is brought to you in part by Intel, the City of Odense, GeForce GTX, Lenovo Legion, Bedway, Pay Safeguard, Logitech G, Mountain Dew League, Xfinity, and ESEA.